Have you ever watched your own YouTube video and thought, why did people leave after 10 seconds? I did everything right, didn't I? Well, guess what? You probably didn't. And no, it's not because your viewers suddenly remembered they had laundry to do or spotted a cute kitten video. The cold, hard truth? The first 30 seconds of your video decide everything. Yup, whether your content becomes a YouTube hit or vanishes into the void like last year's forgotten New Year's resolution. But don't worry, I'm here to spill the tea. It's not magic, luck, or even a secret algorithm dance. Trust me, I've spent hours analyzing my own videos, other people's videos, and probably a few that were accidentally uploaded by someone's dog. I'm about to show you how to hook your audience so well, they'll think, wow, this person totally knows what they're doing. So if you think a good hook is just shouting, hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to do something incredibly boring, then buckle up. After this video, you'll never have to worry about people jumping ship before you even finish your intro. What is a hook? Before I dive into, we need to define one term. The hook. Sounds simple, right? It's just a fancy way of saying, how do I get these people to stop thinking about kitten videos and keep watching my video instead? Picture this. Grabbing attention in today's world is like trying to catch fish with your bare hands. If you don't have the right bait, they're going to swim right past you. Same with your viewers. The second they click, they're thinking, should I stay or should I go back to mindlessly scrolling? If you don't convince them to stay in those first 10 seconds, they'll be gone faster than you can say abracadabra. And really, can we blame them? Now that you know what a hook is and why it's more important than that third cup of coffee in the morning, let's talk about how to prep for it. Prep time, like a master chef, but for hooks. Ever seen a beginner chef try to make a souffle on their first try? Spoiler. It usually ends up a disaster. And guess what? Crafting a killer hook without preparation is pretty much the same thing. If you don't do your homework, your video's going to flop harder than that failed souffle. It's not just about views, it's about respecting your audience's time. First things first, you've got to know who your audience is. Like, really know them. Imagine you're a detective, creeping through the internet, finding out what makes your ideal viewer tick. And no, I don't mean basic demographics like young adults between 18 to 34. Go deeper. What keeps them up at night? What gets them excited enough to click on your video instead of scrolling past? Who's watching? Start by asking yourself some key questions. Who is my ideal audience? Are they tech geeks, parents who need a break, or maybe food lovers trying to perfect their souffle? What are their biggest fears or frustrations? Get specific. If you're making videos on weight loss, for instance, your audience isn't just thinking, I need to lose weight. They're wondering, am I going to fail again like the last 5 times? Maybe they're overwhelmed by conflicting advice and just want someone to guide them through it without the guilt trips. Speak their language. Once you've done your detective work, it's time to talk their talk. No jargon unless you're speaking to tech pros. And even then, keep it chill. You wouldn't speak like a lawyer to a group of teenagers, right? Likewise, if you're addressing professionals, don't hit them with a "what's up, fam?" Pro tip: authenticity is everything. If you try too hard to be relatable or force humor, your audience will smell the BS from a mile away. Understand their struggles. Want to create a killer hook? Get into what your audience is dealing with every day. If you're talking to people trying to lose weight, don't just say, eat less, move more. They've heard that 1,000 times. What they want is a solution that feels realistic, one that doesn't make them cry into a pint of ice cream after 2 weeks. And bonus points if you can make them laugh while doing it. For example, imagine starting your video with, have you tried every diet and failed every time? Feel like you're just one donut away from giving up for good? Well, you're not alone. Boom. You've connected emotionally, shown empathy, and set the stage for a hook that'll keep them glued to their screen. Picking the perfect hook. Now that you've done your prep work, it's time to dive into the different types of hooks. And heads up, there's no one-size-fits-all hook that works for everyone. You've got to pick the right one based on your audience and the vibe you're going for. Let's go over a few of the best hook styles. The provocative hook. This is where you say something bold and make the audience go, wait, what? Example, Everything you know about dieting is wrong. This grabs attention fast because people want to know why they're wrong, and more importantly, how to fix it. The suspense hook. Think cliffhanger, but for YouTube. Example: do you know the one mistake you're making every day that's wasting your time? Find out in this video. The viewer stays just to satisfy their curiosity. The info hook. No frills, just facts. Example: in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you how to save $100 a month without changing your lifestyle. Direct and to the point. Perfect for audiences that want quick solutions. Let's break down a real example. What I did right. Okay, enough theory. Let's get into the real deal with a practical example. I'll break down the hook from this video and show you exactly what I did right. If you're thinking, all right, I've heard enough about hooks, but what does a good one actually look like in action? Well, here's where we get practical. In the video, I opened with a question that went something like this. Have you ever felt like no matter what you do, your YouTube videos just never get the traction you're looking for? This part of the script explains why a particular YouTube video hook works effectively. It highlights key elements that make the hook successful. Relatability. The hook taps into a common frustration YouTubers feel when their videos don't perform well, creating an immediate connection. Emotion. It resonates emotionally, making viewers feel understood and offering hope for a solution. Curiosity. It builds curiosity by posing a question without immediately providing the answer, encouraging viewers to keep watching. Clear language. The language is straightforward and avoids unnecessary jargon, making it easy for viewers to grasp the message quickly. Target audience. The hook is focused on a specific group, YouTubers struggling to grow their channels, making it highly relevant to their needs. How this hook sets up the rest of the video. Once I've got the viewer nodding along thinking, yep, that's totally me, I quickly transition into the core content by offering a clear promise. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I turned my struggling YouTube channel into a success. And if I can do it, so can you. This continuation works because immediate value. I don't leave them hanging. I offer a solution quickly, giving viewers a reason to stay and watch as I explain how to increase their video engagement. Personal story. By sharing my personal experience, I add authenticity and credibility, showing that I've been in their shoes and figured out how to succeed. Building anticipation. The promise of actionable advice keeps viewers curious, encouraging them to stay and learn the specific steps that helped me grow my channel. Why did this hook work? The reason this particular hook works so well is because it's doing a few crucial things all at once. It grabs attention instantly by addressing a shared frustration. It builds emotional engagement by making the viewer feel understood. It generates curiosity by promising a solution without revealing everything up front. It speaks directly to a specific audience, YouTubers trying to grow their channels, so it's hyper-relevant to their interests and needs. It's simple and clear, so viewers don't have to work hard to understand the message. They know what the video is about within seconds. Remember, a great hook doesn't just grab attention for attention's sake, it sets the stage for the entire video. It pulls the viewer in, gives them a reason to care, and creates a smooth transition into the main content. Key takeaways. Understand your audience. If you know what your viewers are struggling with, you can create a hook that resonates with them emotionally. Create curiosity. Don't give away the whole answer in the first 10 seconds. Tease just enough information to make viewers want more. Be relatable and authentic. People connect with real, personal stories. They don't want to feel like they're being sold something. They want genuine advice from someone who's been in their shoes. Keep it simple. You don't need to use complicated language or fancy editing tricks. The best hooks are often the simplest ones, as long as they speak directly to the viewer's needs. So, the next time you sit down to craft your YouTube hook, think about what your viewers are really looking for. Start with a relatable question, promise a solution, and keep them curious. It's a formula that works, and with practice, you'll find the right hook that keeps your audience coming back for more. The best hook? There isn't one. Now you're probably wondering, okay, which hook is the best? Sorry to break it to you, but there isn't a universal answer. The right hook depends on your audience, your content, and your goals. Here's the deal. Experiment, monitor, refine. The only way to find out what works for your channel is by trying different hooks, analyzing your results, and tweaking your approach. So don't be afraid to fail, because that's the only way you're going to learn how to succeed. Now that you know how to grab attention with a hook, there is another key element that can decide the success of your video: the thumbnail. Have you ever thought that before anyone even clicks play, that simple image does all the work? Click above to find out how your strategy starts even before the viewer watches the video. Don't underestimate the power of a well-crafted thumbnail.